Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is the continuation of my Ewedu soup story. So the first one is the Ewedu leaf already blended like I said in the previous video. This is my cow leg and this is cow intestine. All these things were frozen when I bought them, so I allowed them to thaw. And lastly, my cow skin. This is not ordinary cow skin. This is that type they bring out from the head, ishiano. I've cleaned all this off camera. I separated the intestine from the main stuff. So I have added seasoning cube, onion and salt. Then I'll add water to start cooking. For the intestine, I allowed it to boil for about 5 minutes. Then I'll pour out the water before I now add it to the main stuff. Why? Because I don't want to feel any bitter taste at all. Though I washed it very well, like I washed it, but still I wanted it that way. Yeah, I have onion, tomatoes, scotch bonnet and paprika. I'm going to blend all this we're using for the stew. So my in my pot I've added some red oil. We are not bleaching the oil, so I allow the oil to heat up. Then I went in with the pepper mix. So I fried this for how many minutes I don't know, but I know I didn't fry it, make it dry like when I'm making my normal stew for rice or jollof rice stew. At this point, I added my orishi rishi. Remember, you can add you can add more stuffs like more proteins to it, like turkey, chicken, goat, whatever. Guys, making this stew really stressed me. Oil, it was as in this splattering was just too much. I kept cleaning my stove. Guys, I don't know, to break seasoning cube these days is another hard labor that requires you to be physically fit. Did you hear that sound I made? It's me and seasoning cube. Oh. So I added some seasoning cube. I'm adding some salt. So after adding all this, I reduced the heat. I put it on low, allowed it to simmer for like 5 minutes, and our stew is ready. I move on to, prepare our soup. This is me reading the instructions. The instruction says we should use 2 liters of water, so that's my water, and um, I'm pouring the ewedu leaf, inside my pot. I want to make sure that everything comes out, like none is left in this packaging. Please pardon me for the background noise. It's during the holiday, so the house is full, everyone is around. Also, I'm using this kid's voice, as in the children's voice, as my background sound because YouTube is frustrating me and my soundtrack, like everything copyright. I don't even get it. I started cooking the ewedu leaf, so I just added my room. This ewedu was really bubbling. It really messed my stove, like it messed my stove up. I kept on cleaning and cleaning. God, this is crayfish seasoning cube, little seasoning cube, and the salt so that it will be tasty. And that's just it. Our ewedu soup is ready. Just test, guys. Our soup is ready. I move on to our amala, our elubon. I allowed my water to boil and I'm adding the yam flour. See, at the beginning it will look like it's going to be lumpy. Like, just don't mind what you are seeing. Keep stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring, just like I'm doing. See, guys, It's still looking like there are lumps, but I tell you, the end result was really nice. Please, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Also, share my videos, please. Like and comment. I love you all. See, at this point, I'll be adding some water. Then I'll cover the pot. This is to allow the yam flour to cook, like so that will not end up eating raw stuff. So at this point, I think he's doing well. So I'll start, combining, stirring again and again, just like that. When it's cooked, like you will know, as you can see, is now the real elobo. So guys, that is it though. Craving satisfied. Like this was really good. It tasted so good. I tell you, you will not even believe this was my first time of making this. Thank you for being patient with me all along, from the very first one I posted, which was the story of how everything began, and then this last part of it. I hope you enjoyed the video.